Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs, and it's for Sunday, the 20th of July, 2025. I hope you're doing well. Let's get some cards out and see what's going on for the collective. Let's see. So we've got find a place to withdraw to. Great Sunday energies. Feeling withdrawn, feeling like you want to hide away from the world, just nurture yourself, do some nice things for yourself, perhaps potter around the garden or just hang out by the pool, reading a book, you know? Those beautiful kind of Sundays. I love it when it's a Sunday, right? And I usually give myself Sundays off, although sometimes I'm inspired, because when I give myself time off, it gives me the space, and then sometimes inspiration comes and I end up working. But I love those PJ days. If it turns out that it's raining on a Sunday and I've already decided I'm going to have the day to myself, I just love that I can spend the day not even opening the curtains, a day in my PJs, watching movies and reading books and stuff like that. It's like the rain gives me extra permission to do nothing. But as I said, sometimes I do get inspired as well. Do you do the same? Like when you, as soon as you give yourself space and time off, suddenly it's like, oh, I've got an idea, a creative idea, and then I end up sitting here all day in my PJs, creating videos and doing stuff like that. Not shooting videos like this, but you know, the editing stuff. You'll see my new promo videos. They were done in my pajamas. They were done in my pajamas on a day that I thought I was going to have off, and I got inspired. So we've got imagination and adventure and vision. See, it's that energy, you see? You give yourself time off and then suddenly you're inspired. Adventure, vision. What was the other one? Imagination. And ambition. Could be wanting to do some great things or setting your sights beyond the horizon, it says on that card. Yeah, inspired to do much more, tap into energies. That's what I'm doing at the moment. You know, I've been doing a load of heart-opening work with regards to abundance, with regards to love too, like romantic love, and brought that in very quickly, which is why I put a program together, which is called Ready for Real Love. Just watch this. You've done the work. You can spot red flags. You've built strong boundaries. But is your heart too closed now? Careful, guarded, keeping you safe. But you still want real love, healthy, conscious, true love. Let me help you open your heart again, safely this time, to invite in the partner who truly meets you. Ready for real love? Learn more at BeHealing.com. So yeah, that's why I put that together. But now I'm taking it a step further, and I am tapping into my true power as a creative being, into the heart energy and into the dynamics between me and the field of potentiality. Watch this space. I'll be bringing something else out. Once I get results from it, I'll be teaching it, because that's what I do. Do it for myself first, and then I teach it. So tarot, what have we got? The Hermit and the Devil. Okay, this is kind of nice energy, because the Devil is about temptation, and the Hermit is like PJ day. So it's like tempting to do like nothing, or to indulge, you know? Maybe a big breakfast that you make at home, you know? It's an indulging in that Hermit PJ day. Knight of Cups, we've got romance here. Moving forward with romance. Then we've got the Tower and the Sun. Okay, so the Tower is often when the universe steps in. The Sun is about happiness. So the universe steps in to make you happy. That could be what I was talking about, like it rains and you decided to have, you know, a day to yourself and it all just seems to flow perfectly. It could be something like that. Let's see. But yeah, the universe gets involved to make you happy. Cool. I like it when that happens too. So the Hermit and the Devil. What's going on here? Tempted to indulge. It does feel like indulgence. Indulging in hermit mode. I love it. I mean, I spend a lot of my time at home. I get some sun in the morning, walking on the beach or going to the gym, which is outside. Very much a living outside kind of a place here. And then I come back, I eat something, I have a shower, and often work, shooting videos or editing videos or making the memes and stuff like that, and uploading takes a lot of my time. And then late afternoon I get myself out by the pool again and get some more sun, you know, just to give myself that space. Very rarely I'll do other stuff than that. And then have an early night and do it all over again. I absolutely love it. So the Hermit, the Devil, and then the Queen of Voices. The Queen of Voices is about having boundaries. And so it feels like, no, I'm going to have a lovely day. I'm going to indulge at home. And no, I'm not going to do anything else. You might be saying no. What's energies behind that is home. Yes, it's a home day today for sure. Knight of Cups, what are you doing? Are you trying to tempt us to go out on a date or something like that? Mr. Romantic? You say no anyway? No, I just want to be alone. 9 of Emotions. I'll make your wishes come true. No, it says the 5 of Materials. I just want to be alone. So, yeah, somebody could be trying to romance you here. You could be talking to somebody today at home, like texting or something like that. The stripping illusions and discernment behind that, yeah. So you're not falling for it. Whatever this Knight of Cups is saying, you're not falling for it. You've heard the lines before. Let's put it that way. Yeah. You've heard those attempts before, so it feels like someone not really coming in with the real deal. They might be the real deal, but they might not be coming in with like exactly what it is that you want. They might just be trying to get some of your attention or get something else from you, you know. And the Sun and the Tower. So the universe steps in to make you happy. I love it. The 10 of Inspiration and the 4 of Inspiration. To put burdens down so that you're not burdened. So the universe steps in to take some burdens off your hands so that you... It's like this. These energies. You decide you want to have the day to yourself, and there's not anything that's going to change your mind like that, because you've got this feeling like, I really want to indulge in that and it's going to be amazing. This day to myself. And then you've got this distraction, this Knight of Cups, someone wanting you to, you know, go on a date or something like that. Someone wanting your attention romantically, and you're like, no. And then the universe steps in to match your energy. Because it's like, oh yeah, she's indulging at home today and I love this. She's really got that vibe going on. Universe steps in to take burdens off you. It's like, you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that. Something gets sorted out. 4 of Inspiration, solid foundations, and or celebration it can be as well, the 4 of Wands here. So something will make you really happy. Something getting sorted out by the universe, or something doesn't need to be done anymore. Something perhaps that was preying on your mind that you thought you should have been doing today. It could be that something you don't need to do anymore because the universe has stepped in to indulge you in your happiness that you've chosen for yourself anyway. Oh, I need to take a breath. Struggle and inner journey is behind that. Struggle and inner journey. So the burden that's taken off your hands today by the universe could be a struggle that you've been having. So the universe could be just delivering you some kind of abundance that you've been struggling with. And then you're like, you relax your shoulders and like, well, I don't have to struggle for it anymore. So the inner journey is like tapping into your happiness today and giving yourself what it is that you want. The universe goes along with that. When we make a good decision for ourselves that's self-loving, the universe loves that and it wants to join in with it. And we so often don't approach life from that perspective, and we think, no, I need to struggle and I need to try hard, I need to do these things and I need to work hard and I need to make stuff happen and control masculine energies. And then we just sit back and start indulging to make ourselves happy, and then the universe gets all excited and starts showering us with gifts and taking things off our plate that we don't want on our plate. Putting things on our plate that we do want on our plate. Okay. The trick is to really indulge in it and not feel guilty. There's no point in doing it if you're going to feel guilty, if you're not going to be all in and go, I deserve this, I so deserve this, and I'm going to fully enjoy this day. When you're in it like that with your heart too, with self-love, that's when the universe gets involved. Okay, masculine and feminine energies today, what's going on? And I think Two of Wands, we're at a crossroads. This is probably more about humanity at the moment. What interesting times we're in. Very interesting times that we're in. Part of me is a little bit fearful of how things are going to come about. And a part of me is just so super excited about the change that's coming. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is the feminine energy. She's holding a vibration. She's attracting things to her. She's like a magnet, a really strong magnet at the moment, attracting what it is that she wants. And what's this? Whoops. I'm going to knock that off. We have the Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Concerning something that has caused anxiety, sleepless nights, any kind of negative mental health or lack of mental health, or something that's been preying on your mind. Nine of Swords here. The Three of Pentacles, teaching and learning about that. So you might be watching YouTube videos, you might be reading books, you might come across something today, or it could be somebody getting in touch with you as well. Giving you some kind of a clue of how to release that. Now, because we're talking about masculine and feminine energies here, this could be anxiety that you've got around relationship, about opening your heart up again. It could be anxieties or mental health stuff around having to be in the masculine energy too much in a work situation or something like that. Two of Wands, but we're at a crossroads. Nine of Voices. Oh, it's about this mental health kind of stuff. I always think it's funny when people say mental health and they actually mean lack of mental health. Like mental sickness in a way, right? But Two of Wands, we're at a crossroads with that. Is it time to let it go? Is it time to find peace? You know what? I don't think that we can have good mental health in the world in the way it's been. I think it's a natural response to the way society has been to have poor mental health. Just as if there's something that is really unjust, it should make us feel angry, and that anger is a result of the conditions. I think a lack of mental health is a result of society at the moment, and that's what's going on. And the Two of Wands, it's like, we could have great mental health, of course, if the conditions were good, right? If we weren't fearing, if we didn't have to struggle so much for abundance and just to get by. If, you know, if we were cared for and loved, if we had these beautiful, loving relationships, if the conditions were different, we would have great, it would be so easy to have great mental health. So Two of Wands. At a crossroads, past, present and future. Like I said, I think this crossroads is for the whole of humanity, and we're waking up to that, right? There's a mass awakening going on at the moment. Like, we can do better than this. Humanity can do better than this. We can do so much better than this. The systems that we've got that are falling apart now, great. They've just been so heartless, so masculine. So, but not just masculine. I mean, there's a positive masculine too, but they've been it's been the negative part of masculine. Something that blows my mind is how, like, just who decided, which of those men decided, and it's in recent history really when you think about it, that they owned the resources of the earth and they could sell it to other people. It's like, no, I own this land, and if you want it, I can sell it to you. Like, of course it was shared before. No human owned a bit of land or a bit of land that's got resources on it, you know. It's wild to me. There must have been like a trigger, and then someone's just like, you know what? I own this. Queen of Wands. So, feminine energy. She's attractive right now. Hanged Muse. Hanged Muse is seeing things from a different perspective. Now, you know how I was just saying that right now, personally, I am experimenting with my own energy, with my heart energy, and with my connection with the field of potentiality to create much more. And perhaps you're doing the same thing, because this Queen of Wands energy is that magnetic energy, and we are magnets, and we are super powerful as well, especially those that have been working on ourselves. And so we've already got this, we can get into this coherent state, we can get into this connected state with our heart wide open. And with that energy, we can focus our attention to co-create with the universe, something that we want, something that we want to see in the world. And so you might be changing your perspective on your power, because you know what? We are way more powerful than those control structures if we do put our energy into this specific task. So we've got retreat and retreat behind that, but you've got to claim your own energy for yourself, right? You can't be like working a job and doing this. So what this is saying is, today, while you've got this space, if you do decide to have the day to yourself, you know how I was saying, that's when I get inspired, is because once you give yourself that space, you are connected with the field of potentiality, right? And then it goes, here's an idea for you. And you might, you could get inspired through that. And so that giving ourselves space, allowing ourselves to be that hermit and indulge, puts us in this great energy in our heart, love for ourselves, which is so super powerful, into a good energetic feeling state. Any focus that we get or information that we get from there could be very inspiring. But Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, there might be some information coming through to you. However, it might come directly to you from the field of potentiality, or from your guides, from your higher self, or it could come. Three of Pentacles tends to be learning, from somebody else that will help your mental health. Knight of Inspiration, and there's exciting movement forward. The Fool, throwing yourself into something, so taking a chance on something. So there could be something that shows up, like a course or something like that. It might be my Ready for Real Love course that you just want to throw yourself in. You're feeling like, yes, I feel like this is going to help me. Remember, this is in the masculine and feminine energies part of the reading, so this could be about opening your heart to relationship again. It could be something else as well. Something else could show up to help you relieve, understand, or release mental health issues that you might have that pertains to masculine and feminine energies. And then we've got teaching behind that. So yeah, like I said, the Three of Pentacles, it's learning from someone or something, and that can be direct. I do a lot of my learning direct from the guides, but I also get some of my learning from other teachers, to books predominantly, but also courses, online courses as well. Well, let's get some more cards out. What else? What else have we got in the energies today, please? Don't forget, I rolled my prices back 5 years on my website, behealing.com. That's it's not for the programs, but it's for the readings, energy healings, breakthrough sessions with me. Book yourself in July, because the prices are super cheap. We've got Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Oh, is that the Knight of Cups maybe? I don't know. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. We have a Scales, keep your life in balance. A Barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money, love, or goals. And we've got a Grasshopper, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Got a lot of balance going on here as well. So how best to deal with these energies today? What do you think it's going to be? This is the card of discernment. It's the King of Cups. Being careful about what you let in. Realizing just how much you've got and how powerful that is. And being really careful about what you let in. And that could be who you let in, or what you allow yourself to do, what you allow yourself to watch, what you allow yourself to scroll. Just being very discerning and using your energy for the best for yourself today. Well, there we go. That's what I've got. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button. If you're new, leave me a comment as well. What has this brought up for you? Do you love days like this? 2, If you want more from me, you can visit my website for my readings and healings and sign up for my free class there as well. And watch my pick a card reads up there. Have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. One question, one answer. The cards reveal at BeHealing.com.